Stolen money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost. Won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm gonna make them give back our past.
Dutch people are the most evil and vile creatures on this planet. And I tell you now, this is a fact. So I know it's been a while since my last epic upload, my last amazing video, and I know nobody really cares, but recent events have forced my hands. I've had to come out of my stasis, my carbonite, my retirement, and just stop inventing soups, because that's all I've been doing pretty much for the past 2 or 3 years. It's been just making soups. I have invented some beautiful soups. One I call Poop. It's basically a purple soup, and it's got like purple things in it, and it changes color. So depending on the mood, it can be like black or blue or purple. Purple when it's cooked, of course. And there's also Yoop, which is a yellow soup I've invented. And also, I need to stop meeting PewDiePie and stuff. I'm always meeting PewDiePie in like the supermarket. Yeah. I had to stop all of that for just a day, just to say that Dutch people are truly the scum of the earth. Now trust me, I've been to the lands of Never, and I've seen firsthand how they Dutch people are truly the scum of the earth. Now trust me, I've been to the lands of Never, and I've seen firsthand how they act, how they function, how they live, how their society works. How their trains are just like, IKEA stores, and you have like sofas in there, and it's really nice, like wood finished floors. It's actually the best like trains I've ever been on. It's honestly beautiful, and the people there are really nice. Like I needed to go to the toilet, and there was like a long queue, and everyone just let me go in front, because I'm such an icon. But yeah. It was genuinely really nice experience, and we had like a little argument, like you go first, no I'll go first, and it's like it was cute, and the train conductor was really nice. Like I didn't have a valid ticket, my ticket was like it wasn't right, and they let me ride the train for free, so that was a nice experience. And it was genuinely one of the friendliest train experiences I've had. But don't be fooled, my fellow followers of Christ. It is a disguise for their true intentions, imprisoning smokers in tiny little zoos. Smokers deserve rights, right? Like, they shouldn't be put in these glass cages for everyone to laugh at. Although I did kind of find it funny. Like, it was kind of cute, you know, like, yeah. But, yeah, you know, Dutch people have a bike fetish, you know? So I met this lovely person in Arnhem who let me borrow their bike, and, you know, as soon as I got on it, I just basically crashed everywhere, and, you know, this Dutch child just, like, cycled past and, like, laughed at me, and, like, it's you know, it was kind of a terrible experience. I mean, it was kind of funny, but, you know, I don't know. But, you know, let's not forget the history. You know, my children. It's just, you know, how they stood up to Germany by just being like a speed bump on the way to Paris. You know, pretty useless, right? Like, speed bumps are just so annoying. I'm gonna go to hell, but yeah. The Dutch Santa Claus, you know, is pretty racist, right? Like, the stories is just like a violent sociopath who'd freed some slaves and, you know, just used them as free labor. I think that's just kind of messed up, honestly. Yeah, I don't have anything nice to say about that. That's pretty messed up. Anyway, today is 4/20/20/2020, and it's one of the most historical dates to date, you know. You know, there's never going to be a 4/20/20/20/20, and yeah, you know, I've come out of my 2-year long dormancy to just fight the plague, not coronavirus. that immediately dated this video, but I mean, saying 4/20/20/20 also dated the video, but yeah, the plague, that is the Netherlands and the Dutch people. I mean, how can a nation like that continue to exist? I ask all of you. Honestly, I went to a Dutch school, and I was actually best friends with like the principal's son. And I mean, he was kind of nice. He was kind of nice guy. I went to his house a few times. You know, he came over a couple times, I think. But yeah, he had like every single Lego Star Wars set ever. And, you know, I was just chilling with, like, my little baby one, like, that had, like, nothing, you know. I had, like, nothing. I had, like, barely any Lego Star Wars, you know. He had every single one, and I was so jealous. And, you know, it's just so messed up. And, yeah, I mean, I know I've made some very valid points, and, you know, very sane points for hating the Dutch. They are seemingly a really nice people, like, on the surface. But, you know, you've got to check behind your back. You know, you might find, like, a wooden shoe, like, lodged in it. So, I mean, you don't know, you know. You can't, they're slippery, you know, those wooden shoes. Dutch. There's a character called Dutch from Grand Theft Auto 2, I think, and he was a bad guy. You know, he was like, you know, he like saved John Marston, and you know, he had to kill himself because he had a crush on him, and, you know, that was it's illegal for Dutch people to be in love, you know, because they're such a heartless people, and they are just true evil, like, mysterious supervillains. I know. I should know. I did have a relationship with a Dutch person. We were like best mates, honestly, and you know, we always talked and stuff, and it was magical. Now they hate me, and you know, she left me for like a Finnish tap dancer, and I mean, if I'm going to be honest, it was my fault. You know, I supported fast fashion, and that didn't help with the relationship. Plus, she was from Suriname, which, yeah. So I don't know what to think anymore. I mean, that's not really the Netherlands, right? I mean, when I went to Amsterdam, I was kind of just crying and really sad, and, you know, I slept on the floor of the airport, and, you know, this Dutch guy came over, and, you know, he checked if I was okay, and you know, we talked, and, you know, he really helped, I think. And you know, I don't know. I remember when I was in Portugal, my brother broke his back and his ribs, and when we were in hospital, this random Dutch guy, and me, we worked together to get him some help because he was like puking on the floor and he was like in a really bad way, and I really think he would have been in a much worse condition if this guy didn't help me find some people to help him. But yeah, I mean, Dutch people seem pretty cool and chill, to be honest. And I know I have a couple Dutch subscribers on here. I low-key wish I was a swamp German. I guess this video has just been a complete waste of time, and my time and your time. And anyway, I think same-sex marriage should be legal. I need to go now. My planet needs me. Goodbye. So if I have come